because I believe we need a president who builds relationships, communicates openly, and will lead this union in a united front. I believe I'm the person that can do this. My background at CTA is lengthy. I have been a building rep, the lead rep, government relations chair, government relations committee member, political action committee chair, vice president, and president. My professional background includes 5th grade teacher, 4th grade teacher, teacher of the gifted, alternative education teacher, and school psychologist. I was voted School Psychologist of the Year for Palm Beach County in the state of Florida in 2006. I was a finalist for the School Psychologist of the Year nationally. It is important for the leader of this union to be a respected and valued member of the educational community. I believe that the president of CTA needs to have a clear vision and mission. I will work diligently to negotiate a fair and equitable salary schedule for all teachers, and as importantly, a fair and equitable evaluation system. I am the only candidate that has the experience to do this. As president, I negotiated a contract that at the time was one of the best in the state and included the important caveat of no furlough days for teachers. You can look in the CTA archives, June 2011, and view the highlights of that contract and what was going on around the state at that time. I also negotiated the teacher evaluation system. Sadly, CTA and the district had previously agreed upon Marzano before I became president. I worked diligently with a great team, JTEC, over 2 summers to write the agreement from scratch. The members I chose were teachers with great evaluations and came from varied backgrounds. All levels were represented. ESOL, ESE, electives, and core course teachers were represented. I was able to gain the assistance of both AFT and NEA in this process. The team was abandoned last year without notice, and a new team developed that I feel is very narrow in scope and experience. I believe the president of this organization must have a plan to move forward. While I cannot present my entire plan, it begins with open and honest communication. I will change the budget process. This is a member-driven organization, and when the members do not like how something is presented, we don't need to argue about it. It needs to be changed. The budget will be clear, concise, and easily read. Nothing will be hidden or appear to be hidden because perception becomes reality. I will ensure that diversity will be a priority at CTA as it is in NEA and FEA. I will work to identify and develop strategies and procedures that build on our diversity. We will address policies, programs, practices, and issues that relate to and impact the presentation, participation, and support of all minority groups in CTA and in our schools. When president, I pledge the RA will meet on a regularly scheduled basis. The board of directors and the RA will work together and not be adversarial in their interactions. Civility will be restored. Trainings will take place in August. Everyone and everything will be ready to roll at the beginning of the school year. Roles and responsibilities will be clear and concise. Members may come to the board meetings without fear of being sent out of the room for executive session. Executive session will be used for personnel issues and private member issues only. I will be the voice and the face of CTA. If you were not in attendance at the last school board meeting, I spoke on the unfairness of teachers being docked their leave days when getting pre-approved leave during an emergency or disaster day, when the superintendent does not require others to take the day off. You can view my speech on the district board website or on my website, which I can't remember. Thank you. Finally, I need your help. To be elected, I need you to contact your members and to present them as to why I should be elected. I also need you to get out to vote. It is important for the district to see a large turnout of teachers voting in this election, as our powers have been diminished and we need a strong front. I will also need you to take an active part in this union. I need you to serve on committees, work to get out the vote in November, and recruit members. Together we can achieve a more perfect union. Remember, the right experience, the right choice. I'm also asking you to support Bill Rizzo. Amen.